this week on Inside Boulder News.
We'll highlight the top things to do this weekend in Boulder, get an update on the Civic Area construction, and find out where this Prairie Dog colony is moving to.
Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your chance to share your stories, get involved, and keep up to date on all things Boulder. I'm Jocelyn Avendaño. It's been shovels in the ground for Boulder construction members working on the Civic Area for the last couple of months. We know the community is anxious to see the completed project, so we went out to see how the construction is moving along.
You may have already stepped foot on the brand new path, or maybe you've seen some of the construction coming along in the West Civic construction area. It's clear the final design is taking shape.
Within the last week, the contractor has been able to open up a majority of the multi-use path that is, giving access from, more or less the east side of the park to the west side of the park for pedestrians and bicyclists. And we hope within the next 2 months that the connections on the far west side of the park and the far east side of the park by the municipal building will be open to the public for their use.
The project, set to be completed at the end of this fall, will include improved lighting and enhancements that will make public spaces lively, safe, and an attraction for both residents and visitors.
We will have a new nature playground, a large open turf area here on the north side of the Boulder Creek. Of course, the 11th Street spine, one of the signature elements of the park design that connects Uni Hill down to the downtown area.
And with this design, no event is too big or too small to be held in the newly constructed Civic Area.
With this design, we'll still be able to hold and accommodate some of the larger events that have historically happened in the Civic Area, but we're also creating spaces that are more intimate.
From time to time, the City of Boulder supervises the relocation of prairie dog colonies to open space and mountain parks managed land. This week, City Wildlife staff is helping to manage the relocation of one prairie dog colony.
Recognizing the community's efforts to protect prairie dogs, the City of Boulder relocates them from city-managed land and private properties where they otherwise would be in conflict with current land uses and move them to safer homes. This week, about 200 prairie dogs are expected to be moved from a private property on Zero Diagonal Highway to a city open space east of Cherryville Road. The receiving site where the prairie dogs will be moved to will be closed off to the public to help these prairie dogs acclimate to their new surroundings.
Through the relocation process, we have several objectives, and the top objective is to make it as humane as possible. We certainly do not want to cause any undue disturbances to these creatures as we relocate them.
Looking for something fun and exciting to do in Boulder this weekend? Check out some fun and family-friendly events you can attend.
Head on over to Central Park for Summerfest 2017. The event will run from 1 to 4 p.m. between Glen Huntington Band Show and Boulder Farmers Market. This free event for the whole family will include hands-on activities and a concert by Sonia de los Santos. Summerfest marks the finale of the library's annual summer reading program. You can also splash on over this weekend to celebrate NASA's birthday with a pool party. Beat the heat and get on over to Scott Carpenter Pool this Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. for a day of pool games, family fun, and more.
Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Inside Boulder News. If you have pictures, news tips, or events you'd like to see featured, we'd love to hear from you. Connect with us on Facebook. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe. Have a good week.